Do you remember the very first time you stepped into the enchanting world of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? It's a moment that tends to stay with you like a cherished memory from childhood. The gentle, welcoming voice of Fred Rogers, inviting you to join him in his neighborhood, was an invitation that felt both personal and universal. Perhaps it was the soothing tinkle of the chimes that signaled the start of every episode, or the comforting routine of Mr. Rogers changing into his iconic cardigan and sneakers. Maybe it was the magical trolley ride to the neighborhood of make-believe, or the heartwarming conversations with puppet friends like Daniel Tiger and King Friday the 13th. Whatever it was, there was an undeniable charm to this timeless TV series that touched the hearts of viewers young and old. Now, let's journey back to this beloved show and uncover some delightful and surprising facts that will make you appreciate it even more. So, fasten your seatbelt on the trolley, and let's explore the wonderful world of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood together. In the world of television, few figures are as beloved as Fred Rogers, the gentle and patient host of the iconic 1968 TV series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. While many viewers remember him as a kind and soft-spoken man, there was more to Rogers than met the eye. Behind the scenes, he was a perfectionist who insisted on maintaining the highest standards for his show, believing that children deserved programming as good as anything produced for adults on television. One surprising aspect of Rogers' approach to his show was his aversion to ad-libbing. Guests on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood were often taken aback by Rogers' unwavering commitment to scripted dialogue. Despite his gentle demeanor, he had little tolerance for what he considered shoddy ad-libbing. Rogers believed that every word and every moment on the show should serve a purpose and convey a meaningful message to his young audience. This commitment to precision and thoughtful storytelling contributed to the show's enduring impact on generations of children. Rogers' dedication to maintaining high standards was not limited to the on-screen content. He was deeply involved in every aspect of the show's production, from writing scripts to selecting the puppets and overseeing the music. His meticulous attention to detail ensured that every episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was a carefully crafted educational and emotional experience for children. While Fred Rogers may have been a stickler for perfection when it came to his show, he was also known for his sense of humor and his ability to take a joke. On set, crew members would often play practical jokes on him, a testament to their affection for the man behind the cardigan. Rogers, in turn, would sometimes turn the tables by pranking them back, demonstrating that his kindness extended to all aspects of his life. In a world where television often caters to the lowest common denominator, Fred Rogers stood as a beacon of quality and integrity in children's programming. His commitment to excellence, his aversion to ad-libbing, and his good-natured sense of humor are all part of the legacy that continues to make Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood a cherished an enduring piece of television history. And so, as we reflect on the man who taught us all to be good neighbors, we remember Fred Rogers not just for his gentleness, but also for his unwavering dedication to creating a world of television that truly cared for its youngest viewers. In 1968, a beloved television series by the name of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood made its debut, capturing the hearts of viewers young and old. While the show is fondly remembered for its gentle and educational content, it also harbored its own set of intriguing behind-the-scenes facts. One such fact revolves around the character Mr. McFeely, the speedy delivery man who frequented the neighborhood. Originally, Mr. McFeely bore a different moniker, Mr. McCurdy. Fred Rogers, the show's creator and host, had chosen this name as a nod to the man who served as the show's benefactor at the time. However, a twist of fate came in the form of the Sears Roebuck Foundation, which expressed its disapproval of the name choice. Undeterred, Fred Rogers decided to alter the character's name to Mr. McFeely, honoring his own grandfather with this change. This small alteration showcased Rogers' commitment to ensuring every aspect of his show was both meaningful and wholesome. In the world of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, even the characters bore significance. and symbolism, showcasing the depth of thought and care that went into creating this iconic series. As the show continued to grace television screens for decades, its enduring impact on generations of viewers remained a testament to the profound vision and dedication of Fred Rogers. So, the next time you recall the friendly neighborhood and its inhabitants, remember that even a character's name held a story of its own, reflecting the warmth and sincerity that defined Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, breaking barriers and unforgettable moments in 1968, when Fred Rogers decided to bring his vision of a kinder, gentler world to television screens across America. He embarked on a journey that would not only redefine children's programming, but also break down societal barriers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, a beloved and iconic TV series, offered more than just puppetry and catchy tunes. It was a platform for social change and moments that remain etched in the memories of viewers of all ages. One of the most significant moments in the show's history came when Fred Rogers hired François Clemmons, a talented singer he had discovered performing in a church gospel performance. This decision marked a milestone in children's television, as Clemmons became one of the first black individuals to appear regularly on such a program. However, it wasn't without its challenges. Clemmons initially had reservations about portraying a police officer on the show, given the strained relationship between law enforcement and African Americans at the time. Rogers, with his unwavering belief in the power of education and empathy, convinced Clemmons to take on the role. Rogers saw an opportunity to teach children about trust and respect for police officers, breaking down stereotypes and fostering understanding. It was a groundbreaking move, reflecting Rogers' commitment to addressing real-world issues through the lens of his neighborhood. In another facet of the show's legacy, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood often found itself parodied or satirized. When asked about these renditions, Rogers remained remarkably gracious. He acknowledged that some of them were humorous, while others missed the mark. He appreciated parodies that demonstrated a true understanding of his show's underlying message of kindness and empathy. One such parody that earned Rogers' approval was Eddie Murphy's Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood on Saturday Night Live, a skit that humorously riffed on the show's format while capturing its essence. In a testament to his good-natured spirit, Rogers even posed for a photo with Murphy, bridging the gap between his gentle world and the world of comedy. Lastly, there is a lesser-known but poignant moment in the series that unfolded in episode 1101. In this episode, Mr. Rogers faced the challenge of saying goodbye to one of his beloved pets, a dead fish. This marked the only time he ever had to bury a pet on television. Though the episode did not air after July 31st, 1989, it was eventually released on videocassette. This tender moment exemplified Rogers' ability to address complex emotions and life's inevitable losses, even in a show aimed at young audiences. In 1968, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was not just a television program. It was a beacon of hope, a catalyst for change, and a source of comfort for generations. Through hiring François Clemmons, embracing parodies, and addressing life's challenges, Fred Rogers proved that his neighborhood was a place where acceptance, understanding, and kindness were at the heart of every lesson. In the illustrious history of the 1968 TV series Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, two particular episodes stand out as remarkable anomalies. These episodes, 1215 and 1508, break from the norm in a subtle yet intriguing manner. They mark the only occasions in the show's extensive run where Audrey Roth's real name is spoken by the beloved Fred Rogers. Audrey Roth, a fixture of the neighborhood, was typically referred to as simply Audrey, or sometimes Audrey Cleans Everything. In the enchanting realm of the neighborhood of make-believe, she often went by the whimsical moniker Miss Audrey Paulifficate. Yet, in these two distinct instances, Fred Rogers departed from his customary practice of addressing his cast members by their character names or nicknames. He purposefully invoked Audrey Roth's true identity, leaving viewers and, undoubtedly, the cast members themselves with a sense of intrigue. This intriguing deviation is a testament to Fred Rogers' nuanced approach to his show. Known for his deep commitment to fostering kindness, understanding, and learning in young minds, Rogers occasionally employed subtle techniques to engage his audience and those around him. These two episodes, seemingly unremarkable at first glance, showcase his attention to detail and the thoughtfulness with which he approached every aspect of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. In a television landscape filled with noise and chaos, Fred Rogers' occasional use of silence was another of his distinctive trademarks. He utilized moments of silence to emphasize points or allow viewers to reflect. This unique choice was not without its consequences, often confounding cast members and the production crew. When queried about this practice, Rogers offered a profound insight, stating, "Silence is one of the greatest gifts, and its usage is vastly underrated." In essence, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was more than just a children's television program. It was a carefully curated space where every detail, every word, and even moments of silence served a purpose. Episodes 12, 15, and 1508, with their use of Audrey Roth's real name, are subtle reminders of Fred Rogers' dedication to creating a thoughtful and nurturing environment for his young viewers. Fred Rogers' ability to infuse profound meaning into seemingly ordinary moments is a testament to his enduring legacy and the enduring impact of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. As we draw the curtains on this journey through the heartwarming world of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the profound impact this iconic 1968 TV series has had on your life. Mr. Rogers' gentle demeanor and unwavering kindness transcended the television screen, touching the hearts of generations. Did you ever feel like you were part of the neighborhood, singing along to "Won't You Be My Neighbor"? Or perhaps the soothing sound of the trolley carried you away to the enchanting land of make-believe. Whether you were a child learning valuable life lessons or an adult reminiscing about your own childhood, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood held a special place for everyone. Now, it's your turn to share. What are your cherished memories, moments of inspiration, or life lessons you learned from this timeless show? Did it encourage you to be a better neighbor or show kindness to others? Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences with us, as the neighborhood is a space where memories are cherished and shared. Thank you for joining us on this nostalgic journey down memory lane, reliving the magic of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Your time and interest in celebrating the enduring legacy of Fred Rogers are greatly appreciated. So, let the memories flow and the conversations begin. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood lives on in our hearts, a testament to the enduring power of kindness and empathy.